again. All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. Today is the first of many, I'm sure. For those of you who've been regularly tuning in to the iHypnosis Life Healer Coach Speaks, I know that's a bit of a mouthful. Uh, I can definitely say it is still a work in progress, but this pod has been live now for more than 3 years, and every single day, or should I say, every single evening or late night, the pod has been created and shared with you over the airwaves, whether that was on YouTube or in fact, started with Facebook, then we moved to YouTube, and we've been, multicasting ever since. And now you may even be watching this at the time of the recording on Insta as well. Let me say it like this: you may be watching this on LinkedIn, or of course on Facebook, or on YouTube. But what is most important is that this pod has been created for you from quite a while, and I've been toying with the idea that as we create new, we need three things so that this new becomes a powerful reminder of how much we are creating. So, of course, the first thing is that remember, there will be new systems. I've been used to recording towards the end of day. Obviously, my background would look different. And most of the time, I've sort of like given myself that easy way out that, hey, you know what, before I go to bed, whether that's at 12 or at 3, I would record in the past. And it has definitely, served me well. It has definitely been a fun experiment. And so, like any good experiment, we are now shifting gears. And as I said, this is new beginnings. That's the theme of our pod today. So, I want to share, as I said, three things. The first is that remember, there will be new systems that are created. So, literally, the way you treat your day will change when you're looking to create something new. And the most important part, of course, is that it's a new system, which means it's going to take some time. It's going to take a little bit of adjustment or readjustment. And this brings me to the second point, which is be present and be aware, because it's very easy to assume that everything will just work 100% on day one and it'll continue from there on out. But instead, if you're willing to be present, you're willing to be aware, that in itself becomes its own meditation. So the way I started my day, the way I spent the last 1 hour getting ready for the pod, and I can feel there's a difference, there's a different energy. So remember that, be present and be aware. Which brings me to the most important part, that when you create something new, you are creating ripples. And so, just like in nature, these ripples will go out and then they will come back. So, we believe in miracles, we believe in magic, we believe in mystery. So, this is just another reminder that these powerful positive ripples are going out, which also means that they're going to come back. And as always, these pods are made in service of you. So, especially as a healer, especially as a coach, or even for that matter, as a seeker, if you're somebody who is looking for a space, looking for a place to be amongst your peers, people who respect you, people who love you, and people who will make sure that they continue to hold space for you while you find yourself, and this is that space for you. And of course, if you aren't already part of our community, then come and join us. Of course, there is a link in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you there. And having said all of that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I want you to know that I truly, truly do recognize you. I do acknowledge you, and in all that you're doing as a healer, as a coach, and look forward to seeing you in our community and any, many, or of course, all of our programs. We do meet on Mondays and Fridays. Today being Monday, we do meet at 6. So look forward to seeing you there. And maybe if there is a healer or a coach, or maybe even a seeker for that matter, somebody who's a friend of yours or a family member, do share them this link. Having said all of that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And as we start to wrap up, I'm noticing we've got a couple of chats. Let's see, we've got Sangeeta who says, ever expanding. Sangeeta says, hi Rahul. Raji Rujot says, morning live. Yes, something new we're testing. Devasmita says, whoa, we can see, you can see us now. Yes, I can, on LinkedIn as well. Yes, so it's good uh, to see all of you in the morning. As I said, this is a new process we're exploring, experimenting with. So thank you all for your time and for making it here. And until we meet again, I will see you all on any, many, or all of our channels, whether that's our programs or so much more. Right. So with that, we will wrap this one, and thank you all for making the time. Take care, and remember, as always, to live your purpose.